Go. Okay, we're going live. Let's see if we are live on YouTube. Looks like we are. Okay, cool. Great. Perfect. Let me mute that. Yeah. Okay, so welcome everyone to this the launch of the Traveler Loot. So we thought to make. Sorry, I got the background of my. I can hear my own voice. Mute. Okay, right. So the idea of this no, I still hear my voice around. So oh, maybe I got some tab open somewhere. Apologies. I have to find where I'm talking here. Okay, close this one. This is muted. Oh, okay. In the Travel Loot page, I think. I got too many. Oh, there you go. Found it. It was in the travelerloot.com page. There was a video running embedded. Okay, so let's start again. Welcome to this meeting. We are basically celebrating the launch of the Traveler Loot. And we're going to explain what it is. And in a few minutes, let me see how long from now we're going to be able to start minting. It's about 30 minutes from now. So the reason for this, this live is also to have to save the video for future use for people who want to understand what it is. I think it's a pretty kind of historic moment in the travel industry. Is the first attempt to create an open, shared framework on which any travel company could do stuff on top of it. So first of all, let me introduce you what the loot is, right? And let me share my screen. We're going to go through the story of the loot, the idea of the traveler loot, and then what we're going to do with the lead traveler, and so on. So first of all, let me share my screen, maybe on OpenSea, and we're going to see the loot. Oh, somebody started talking again in my background. Who is it? Weird. Okay. OpenSea loot for travelers or for adventurers. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay. Share screen, and we're gonna share a window, and the window is OpenSea loot for adventurers. Let me see if I find it. Nope. This is Chrome. Touch screen and then Chrome tab. Okay, I guess we're gonna go with Chrome tab then. Close here, open it in Chrome, and share a Chrome tab. There you go. Now you should see my tab. This is OpenSea, and it shows the loot for adventurers gallery collection. Apologies, which was created by the HOF. Doff, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Is a person, famous guy in Web 2. I think he's the inventor of, was it Snapshot or something like that? Yeah, so social network. And he came out with this idea of creating some free NFTs made of words, and then see if the internet, the collective intelligence of the internet, was able to build a game on top of it. And we're talking about games like Magic for the Gathering and stuff like this. So that's how one of these NFTs look like. So you see, it's a black background, and there's 3, 6, 8 sentences, basically lines, and they describe basically something which you could find into the bag of a character in this fantasy world, right? And it was very successful. People started minting them. So minting means basically paying the gas fee and getting the NFT. So there was no sale, there was no money collection here, and the internet went kind of crazy about this for a while. Vitalik talked about it. Many other people talked about it. So the hype during the bull run, people bought it. They went to very high prices. I can't remember how much, but they went to 20, 30 ETH. Now this one is a couple of ETH, whatever. And then the idea was that, again, people would create games on top of this stuff, right? And this actually happened. There's a whole ecosystem of people building stuff on top of this idea, right? So it was the first way, the first experiment is obviously an experiment in which a game would not be born from the mind of game creators and then created completely and then gave to the masses for playing. But it was like, okay, I give you for free the words, just the words, and you do the games on top of this. And stuff has happened. This, I think it was last August, and now it's February, so a few months have passed. Of course, the hype died down, the prices went down a lot, but there's been a lot of work according to this, basically on this project. And let me check a few just to show you. So we're going to our website now, where we have connected a few of these projects. You see, somebody built other loots. I'm not going to go too deep into this, but other words describing other things, like the name of the people, the creatures in this universe, and stuff like this. And lately, I've seen what's happening is that people build kind of real game on top of that with design, with drawings and design and stories, whatever. So I'm not a game guy. I mean, I'm not into these kind of games, so I won't bother you with that. But the concept was very interesting. The concept to say, okay, we need a shared fund, a shared base, right? And shared base means it's also immutable, right? Because the one of the characteristics of the NFTs is that they are immutable. Let me go back to the example NFT I had here. Okay. You see, each one of these is immutable, it's forever. It's written on the most resilient blockchain in the world, apart from Bitcoin, which is Ethereum. So these words are here forever. They are now replicated in thousands of nodes, and we can assume that they're going to be around next year, in 5 years, in 10 years, and they're written in stone, right? This stuff is more permanent than any book you can imagine, or any it's like when we created the blockchain. Okay, it's still early time, but we created something which can be so persistent in the years. It could be there in 100 years or maybe longer, who knows, right? So this is very persistent and nobody can change this. So the fact that nobody can change it, even the buyer, even the owner cannot change it, and this is written straight in the code or in the smart contract. You probably have heard recently all these discussions about NFTs, images being hosted in OpenSea or some centralized server. This stuff is in the code. So if you go in the contract address and you go in the contract and you read the contract, okay, sorry, code, yeah, sorry. In the part that I have to find exactly, but in this contract, there are all the words which then appear in each specific NFT. So here, this is, well, it's a bit hard to find now, but basically inside the code, right? And this is the contract which creates the NFTs, and the NFT itself. So these words are there forever, and they are not centralized anywhere, not by OpenSea, not by anything else. So they are very, again, persistent, right? So the concept was very interesting, and we thought we were already building our Little Traveler, which is a PFP project, so images for your profile picture. We're going to get to this later. And we thought, well, this loot thing is really powerful. Why don't we declinate this for the travel industry? Why don't we create words which describe a character and, sorry, a traveler, and then we see what happens. A very interesting sentence in the loot was, in a way, also very revolutionary, is feel free to use loot in any way you want. Okay, so the same concept we try to apply it in our project. Say, okay, we're going to create this loot, right? We're going to create this text which describe people. Then do what you want with them. And of course, we're not just gonna launch them and forget it, but we're gonna try to help the travel industry to make experiments and to do interesting things. And we're gonna get to this later. Let me just check the situation because the main thing is opening automatically soon. Let us keep an eye on. Okay, we have 15 blocks to go. So we have a couple of minutes to go. Let's this one. Keep this one open in the meantime. So I'm not going to mint. Maybe somebody will mint when it happens. There is no advantage in minting immediately. I mean, if you do the first minting, it's just probably an historical thing, but you don't get a better one. They are randomized. You could get a very rare one or a very common one, right? Nobody knows. So we are going to keep an eye on the minting. Let me stop the introduction and let us prepare to see what happens if somebody's minting this. And the best way is Etherscan. There you go. So, no, I'm sorry, this is the wrong thing. The contract, there you go. So this is our contract. Let me close this. This is our contract. And these are the transactions. The last one was 2 days ago. So we have activated the claims, and there was a 3-day lock. So a few minutes from now, this is going to unblock by itself. We can't stop it. That's another of the interesting things about blockchains. Like you lose control of what you're doing, and people will be able to mint, right? And this happens exactly in 1 minute and 20 seconds. So let us see what happens here. And the first person who's going to mint it, how do you do this? You click on claim Traveler Loot. So you connect your wallet. I'm not going to do it right now. And you pay the gas fee. Oh, by the way, how's the gas fee right now? Let's see. Oh, it's very high. Okay. The gas fee are very high. So probably nobody will mint, or somebody will mint just to be the first, but we won't see many minting. We're not expecting many mintings anyway right now. We're gonna have a few for sure in the next couple of weeks, but probably people are gonna wait for a cheaper gas fee. All right, 40 seconds. Let's see. $30 seconds. That's exciting. Oh, I'm not showing the right page here. Oh, you have to change the... Okay, I have to change the... Yeah, you see OS, I know. I didn't think about it. Travel Loot. There you go. Now you should see the tab. Okay, it should be done. Let me refresh this page and see what happens. Well, now probably you can mint. So let me see how I can switch the tab. How can I switch this tab without closing and restarting? View tab, Etherscan. Not really. Okay. Weird. Okay, let me show you the tab of the Traveler Loot. Sorry, because I don't know too much this one. So toggle screen share. Screen, Chrome tab. I guess our page is this one. Okay. Let me show you. Do I have a Rinkebai Ethereum? Of course. I don't have anything on this one. Anyway, if you connect wallet, you can claim. You pay the gas, which I don't have right now in this browser, and you get your first Traveler Loot, right? So it's been denied. Let us see. Okay, let me change the. All right, now you see the right tab. So basically, let me go ahead with the story, and then please somebody alert me if you see a minting. So what I was saying here is that we try to make a version of the loot. So this concept of creating some shared text, randomized text, which we didn't write we don't write the loot you get. We wrote just the basic words, right? So we took a lot of time in creating these categories. So I'm getting messages that there's -1, but that was long time ago already. So maybe chat is slow. Oh, let me see the chat. I haven't followed. So somebody's writing -1. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's a delay in the chat or something. Okay, somebody has claimed. Okay, let's. That's exciting. Somebody has claimed. So let me share with you the right screen here. Give me a second. Chrome tab, Traveler Loot, and share. Okay, what you're seeing now is the first claim. So somebody has done the first NFT claim. This is really historical at 170 way, unless they put they put a cheaper one. So it's not going to happen soon, right? So this person has decided to be the first, but paying a low gas fee. So until the gas fee goes down under 70, it's not going to happen. So you see, it says here it's going to take 1 hour or longer. It could take the whole day. So maybe somebody else could come in now and spend more gas and get the early one. Okay. Apart from these technicalities, let me go back to. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I have to find a better way to share. Okay, maybe I could just share my entire screen. That's it. Window. Entire screen. No, they don't like it. Okay. Entire screen. Sharing screen failed. Okay, they don't like to. Okay, maybe this one failed. No, I just have to choose exactly the tab. Let me go back here. Okay, let me explain now what we did, right? So we're going back to the concept of creating some text which people can build stuff on top of it, right? So we have created this contract, which is just been activated, which can create up to 10,000 loots. Right now, how many loots do we have? 0. One is going to happen because somebody has minted, and this person is going to get a number of words randomized. We don't have yet no idea which ones. We know from which ones, and we worked on them, right? We did categories, and then we put words into the categories. Let's see them, right? It's a bit easier to understand. So let's see this one in the middle. I don't know if you can read. I'm going to read it for you. So this is a standard Traveler Loot, which is formed of exactly 10 categories. It says tropical areas. Okay, let me go closer here. Tropical areas. So this is a category which I go by memory. We called places I like to visit. So there's places I like to visit, and then there's a certain number of places. I can't remember how many, 20 or 30 or something like this. Okay, and this loot here describes a traveler who likes to travel in tropical areas. Okay, then the second one I think is talents. So this person can cook. Okay, the third one is maybe where the person is from. I should check the contract actually. I can't remember exactly, but we're gonna see when we look at other ones. And then the fourth one describes the character of the person. So this is a good-natured traveler, somebody who is good-natured. And then the preferred means of transport, which is a car. Now, you see, I don't remember categories very well because categories are not that important. I mean, you can interpret it in the way you want it, right? You could say, you can build something on top of it, and then later I'm going to give a few examples, which could be the third one, and they're always the same category. So every third one is the same category. Could be not places where I come from, but monuments I like, for instance, or whatever. Maybe even the name. It's really an interpretation of what you get, right? The only things which are immutable are these words. So this person likes to travel by car. This person speaks Italian or is Italian, right? In our case, the category was languages they speak, but you could read it as is Italian. Then we put a number, okay, from a certain number to another number. Now I don't even remember if it's one, two. I should check the code, but and this number in our idea was like travel experience, right? If you have a high number, you have a lot of experience. If you have a low number, you don't have a lot of experience. But again, you could give it you can assign different meaning to this thing, right? DJ is the job, basically. Caravan, well, I can't even remember caravan, so let's see the other ones. Longhouse. Oh, okay, cool, of course. Caravan is a bit tricky. This is the places people like to stay. Like if you like a hotel, you like a caravan, you like an apartment, a villa, or other things, right? And then lighter, this is what they have in their bag. So this person has a lighter, okay? Let's see another one. So it starts making sense when you've seen two or three, okay? Let's go to this other character. This character loves farms, loves surfing, likes the Forbidden City in Beijing. He's a protective person, likes to travel by sidecar, speaks Arabic, as a value, again, travel experience, works as a crypto business angel, loves to travel and to stay in a tent, and has a notebook. See, it slowly starts to make sense, right? So this one, this character loves rivers, loves soccer, he loves the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, which is this cathedral, this modern cathedral, is good natured again. So you see, words are repeated sometimes because they are picked from a pool of about 30 words. So they repeat. Likes the bicycle, speaks Hindi, okay, more experienced traveler, works as a host, maybe an Airbnb host, loves to stay in longhouses, and has a Swiss knife, and so on. Let me see if I have more examples here. We don't, but we maybe can go back. Let me see quickly if it was minted. No, it hasn't been minted. So when it gets minted, we can see the first one. That's going to be interesting. So there's going to be 10,000 of them. So before we go deeper into what, because this smart contract is pretty sophisticated. So it was developed by Jacopo. Let me introduce Jacopo here. Jacopo is a guy from Italy, which yeah, okay, thank you, MRV, right here when it gets minted. So that's one of the interesting things for people who don't know what DAOs are, right? So let's completely change subject when I introduce Jacopo. DAOs are people who get together and work on something, like maybe a company, something like a company, or something like an association. We are a DAO, and we started this project, and then Jacopo appeared, and he started coding this thing. Jacopo is a coder, and he liked the project. He started coding this thing. I've never met Jacopo in my life. I've never seen him in a live video, actually. One of us met him where he took a car from Florence to where Jacopo stays. We're gonna keep it unknown, so he can say where he's from if he wants, but and he met him, so we know he exists. But think about it: a person who we never met joined the project. Actually, people who joined the project beginning, they put some money. They put 0.2 ETH, or $500 to $700, to be like the founders of this specific DAO. Trips is DAO, but the Traveler DAO is a DAO inside the DAO, focused on this, and he's been coding ever since. And he came up with incredibly sophisticated ideas. And then later, if you have time, I'm going to explain. And that's the result. So this is mostly, it's kind of his job, right? We all work together, but he did the coding and he came up with all the ideas. And later I'll tell you how sophisticated this smart contract is and how it's a building is using building blocks with other loot projects, etc. But before that, let me tell you why this makes sense, or this maybe makes sense for the travel industry. I'm sure it does. It's an experiment. It opens a completely new way for the whole travel industry to reach people without going through Facebook or without going through Google, right? So the mythical disintermediation, which everybody's always been dreaming since the internet was born, and the internet completely failed us in disintermediating, right? We are intermediated even more than before, because now we have Booking.com and we have these big platforms, and in many other examples of big platforms between the travel industry and the customer and the guest, and that makes it really slow and expensive, easier in many ways, of course, but there's still a lot of intermediation and there's still a lot of value capture. Now, how can we? Oh, we have a mint. All right, let's see. Is this one dropped or replaced? Oh, it's been dropped or replaced. So somebody paid extra. Let's see. Oh, we have, yeah, we have a mint. Oh, we have 4 mints, guys. Okay, let's see. Let's see this in OpenSea. Maybe it's the easiest way. Let's see if it appears there already. I kind of give it for granted. Oh yeah, there you go. It is there. Nice. Let me share the screen. I know you don't see the screen. I have to always restart it manually. So Chrome tab. Wow, that's exciting. Can't tell you how happy I am right now. So beautiful. Let me share with you. Let me see if you can see it. Yes. So we are on OpenSea. All right. And we can see the first mint in this one. It's called Traveler Loot 10001. Why not one? Because the first 1,000 are reserved for other loot owners. We're gonna get to this later, or maybe in another life. Don't know how much time we're gonna have today. Now, rivers, painting, Tulum, challenging, bicycle, Italian, 8, play to earner, that's the job. Congratulations, play Axie Infinity, hotel, notebook. Let's see the second one. Dancing, St. Peter's Basilica, charismatic, train, German, 5, ship pilot, tent, water. Okay, you got some water in your bag. Good for you. And third one, desert, cooking, Taj Mahal, wise, what do you call it? Volkswagen Beetle, Portuguese, tree, crypto trader. Okay, so crypto trader, apartment, and ebook reader. Okay, that's also good to have an ebook reader. And the last one, coral reefs, dancing, Copacabana, modest, scooter, Italian, 5, down members, the job, apartment, and water. Oh, look at this, 2 times apartment and water. No, okay, no 2 times apartment and water. Now, think about it. The words are repeating, but the exact same concatenation of words. This is basically impossible. I think we have 140 trillion possibilities, and then when these people clicked on claim, they woken up the beast, the smart contract, which puts them together and creates this unique thing, right? So fantastic. Let me go back here. That's so good. That's so good. Amazing. Let's see how much money they spent. Poor souls. Let me share the screen again. Let's see how much money they spent in gas. Chrome tab, Ethereum. I think it's this one. Oh, it's so annoying. I have to do this. Okay, anyway, claim. How much money do you spend? $68. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. And this has been done by an address. I'll go back, sorry. So this has been done by this person. we could, well, actually, okay, I cannot go from tab to tab. It's going to be messy. So $68, and then the second one spent $58, and the third one, this is, again, I know who this is. I'm not going to say because it's private, but like this one spent $50, and this one spent $58. Okay, that was interesting to look. Why are we spending money on minting stuff? Why are we not doing this on Polygon or Solana? Well, Solana, maybe it wasn't a good time, but anyway, why don't we do this on a cheaper blockchain? Well, because Ethereum is again, the people who now claim this have written this on a on stone, on something that's going to be around for a long time. So it's the most valuable in a way, right? And we want the Traveler Loot to be the base of many derivative projects. And first one is going to be another one we do with PFPs, right? So it's a decision of solidity, and which is not pun with the smart contract language, which is called solidity, but it's a decision of doing something for a long time, something which can support really big projects. So if you do this on a minor blockchain, and then a big travel company builds something on top of it, and the blockchain goes down, or it's compromised or whatever, people won't risk too much money on top of that. But on Ethereum, you can put a lot of money and be sure that it's decentralized and it's going to work, etc., etc. So it's like we chose the expensive server, if you want. Okay. Let me go back to what I was saying about why this makes sense for the travel industry. Let me quickly change the screen again. Okay, next time I promise I'm going to prepare on, I'm going to learn how this works. Okay, there we are, back to our website. I already know I won't be able to explain everything. This is basically a universe we're building. So there's a lot of stuff here. We're going to do other videos about that. But the most important question is, why the hell people do this? Why is this connected with the travel industry? Well, see it like this. Imagine a day when there's going to be 10,000 traveler loots, right? And then let's say that 10,000 people or 5,000 people, whatever, have minted them. So thousands of people mint them. Now, these people are signaling something pretty precious to the travel industry. They're signaling that they either work in the travel industry or they like to travel. And they're also signaling that they are crypto friendly, crypto lovers in a way. It's still very early days. So anybody who mints this is somebody very advanced. It belongs to a very specific demographic, which is people who can deal with wallets on Ethereum mainnet. It feels crowded when you're on top of it, but we are really, part of a niche in a way. Now, it also signals that these people are not afraid to spend $50, $60 on a piece of, a few words on a black text on a screen. So, and it signals also that they are technologically advanced, that they are interested in the culture, because this is a cultural event in a way. So they signal a few things, right? And there's many, I would say, now is many, but in the future, it's going to be everybody in the travel industry is going to try to reach these people. So how do you reach your customers when you are in the travel industry? You go to, the bandits who have kidnapped our attention, and they sell and they rent it for you per minute, which is basically Google and Facebook, right? So they capture our attention, and then they sell our attention to people who want to sell stuff to us, right? So now, if you are, let's say, make an example, if you are a big hotel chain and you want to reach these people, right? And you go to Google and say, give me all the diehard crypto people, right? Does Google have this kind of information? Maybe have it. Maybe they have it. All right. Does Facebook have it? Yeah, maybe they have it, but they charge you for that, right? So why to go through them? Why going through them if you can do it for free? Because now you have this. You have the Traveler Loot, which is just the first one, right? And in the Traveler Loot, there's an address which owns an NFT, and you can communicate to the Traveler Loot project that you're gonna give, I don't know, what you do when you try to attract customers. You give them a special discount or whatever. So you could say anybody who owns a Traveler Loot can come to our website page, connect with MetaMask, and they get to a special page nobody else can access. Nobody else, only Traveler Loot owners, and you get a discount or a free breakfast or whatever. Okay, and now this is when there are 10,000 Traveler Loots. Imagine when there are other travel related NFTs connected to Traveler Loot or not. It doesn't matter. Just want to start something. We want um, to facilitate this transition to Web3, right? So, and then you can have 100,000. You can reach 100,000 of them, or then maybe a million, right? And as this grows, as this demographic grows, the interest of the travel industry will grow, right? It's still really early, okay, but it's gonna grow. And our bet with the Traveler Loot is to say, okay, look, the easiest way for you to do this is not to build your NFT and try to give it a run, etc. You can do this, of course, but there's a ready NFT there which gives you access directly to these people, right? How do you reach these people? Well, they either communicate with us saying, okay, we want to give a discount, and we're going to communicate this. Or in the future, now we could kind of create a way for us to communicate to every Traveler Loot owner that there is some information. For instance, EPNS has launched a few weeks ago, and it allows people to basically subscribe to an address like to a mailing list and get alerted of things. So basically, it's gonna get easier and easier to contact people just because they have an address, a specific Ethereum address. Actually, a few days ago, there was a test. I think it was from Etherscan, in which you can do direct messaging with people with address. So let's assume this is going to be solved anyway. And people with a specific NFT can be contacted, okay? And these people can have special access. I think I've said everything, right? And this allows a direct contact between the travel industry and the guests without Google and Facebook in the middle. Okay. It's so simple and so powerful that I don't see how this is not going to happen. It may not happen with us, with Traveler Loot. Again, we love experimenting stuff. We don't worry too much about making it really work in the short term. We want just to do it, right? And while we do it, we learn, okay? Maybe it's going to be somebody else. It doesn't really matter. But the Traveler Loot is a free, is a public domain, okay? Anybody can do anything with this. They don't have to ask permission to us. Okay, that's another incredibly interesting thing. This is not a product we're selling. The people who minted, they have paid nothing to us. We made zero money. Okay, and we have no control on these NFTs anymore. I mean, somebody from another industry could do something with it. Somebody could, whatever. It's completely out of our control. Okay. Let me see if somebody else minted. Oh yes, somebody else minted. Oh, Clay by Guilds. Oh, that's exciting. I think Jacob is jumping on his chair right now. Let me explain you this one. Let me show it to you first. Well, so Jacopo told to okay, and then I have to remember to tell you we already have companies who are gonna give discounts. Sorry about that. I didn't even start about this, but let's say this one. So if you are, there you go, this one. If you are a loot owner of a certain kind of projects, right? And the projects in this case are Loot for Adventurers, Real for Adventurers, Name for Adventurers, Treasure Project, Loot Creatures, Genesis Adventurers, and then more could be added to the whitelist. I think now we have these 6, and they are written in the smart contract. If you're one of these owners, so I can do this. I'm not an owner of any of these projects. I have others, or maybe I have Name, whatever. You need to have these NFTs, and you can claim a special NFT. Now, not a Traveler Loot standard, okay, but a Traveler Loot for guilds. You see, it's different. It has a guild. Guild is this team of people who have the other loot. So Jacopo was tried to connect the loot to the loot universe. Now the loot universe is specific for games, right? And we went completely out of the game thing, but still we wanted to pay homage to them. Also, we wanted to attract them because the more are claimed, the better for the project. And honestly, we didn't have a nice feedback when we talked about it in the various loot projects. Again, we are kind of an outlier. We're not in the game thing. We are like travel industry. Maybe it sounds like business, but now we have somebody who claimed it. I don't know. It could be somebody from trips or somebody external. I have no idea. And somebody is claiming this one. It's amazing. Okay, just to go ahead with this kind of concept, tomorrow somebody in the travel industry could build a derivative with text, maybe let's say a country or a city, the city of Paris says, okay, we like this thing, let's do 10,000 traveler loot for Paris. And they can build something very similar, but the words are only about Paris. And the categories is about Paris. Maybe the food, maybe the arrondissement, whatever. I mean, this is so free, and they don't have to ask permission to us. And what they could do is to say, okay, anybody who owns a travel loot gets a special one. All right, or they could completely ignore us. We don't care. This is public domain, right? And I find this fascinating. Fascinating. This is. I think we haven't even started to scratch the surface of what can be done with this kind of concepts, because we never had before crypto something which is so impermanent. I don't know if impermanent is the right word, to be honest. It's something which is so solid. Okay. All right. So let me go a bit deeper into this. Now, another thing we did, I suggest you to. Oh yeah, no. Let's go and see the discounts we already have. So a bit before launching, we told to the travel industry we don't have much reach. We didn't reach the whole travel industry. We didn't spend any budget in marketing, so we just brought in our mailing list. Oh, by the way, I forgot to send the mail to the mailing list. I was supposed to send the mail that we are live. Forgot about it. Okay. We ask who wants to be part of this. You just have to give a discount, and we had some people, some companies who gave discounts, and I want to mention them today, just quickly. But I'll tell you what we have today. This is just the beginning, right? There you go. All right. So we have Andrea Mariani. He has apartments in Como, and he gives a discount. He didn't define exactly what discount. So we have apartments in Como which give you discount. Then we have Patrizio from Kisi. If you are a host in the Airbnb space, you get a 1 month free for the self check-in system they sell. Then we have I haven't checked this one yet. Oh, nice. Let me actually share this with you. Let me share what we have free. This so we see something exciting. So this company, Revolve VIP, is a leading a luxury lifestyle company in the digital world. Okay. And it's a very high-end company which basically organizes for VIP stuff. So you get from them in if you own one of these loot, you get a 15% off yearly membership. Let me see how much is the membership so we see the discount. Oh, when they don't give you a price, it's very expensive. So probably this 15% is worth a lot. Okay. Interesting. I had missed this one, to be honest. Then we have Federico. Federico is part of the DAO, this one, who, let me share the website. You see these pages, right? Yeah, you see them. Oh, that's also very exciting to show. Oh, okay, you need to log in. Okay, you don't see anything on this one, but basically, I have an account with them, actually. Let me see what The discount here is well, not defined. So we're gonna see this later. Then we have Patrick. Patrick is a German guy who lives in Tuscany, and he has villas. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's him. I know him personally. He has tailor-made villa travel. He has villas. There you go. Hi, Patrick. And you can get a 10% discount on these villas. Well, come on, guys. This is serious stuff. Wow. Let's see this one. You get 10% discount on these villas if you have the Traveler Loot. Okay. Now, before we go ahead, we don't enforce any of this. So if they don't give you this discount as promised, it's their reputation on the line, so you can report it, whatever, in social media, whatever. Okay, but we don't have a contract with them. We don't have even a company. We are a DAO, right? So, but you contact this company and you say, I got the loot, and they're gonna give you a 10% discount. Okay, pretty sure about that. And this is really high-end stuff. Just to give us an idea of the value of this villa. Let me see the prices. It's the first time I look at a website, and I hope the price is expensive, which means better discount. They don't seem to show prices, but it's basically, it's really nice. Okay, look, Florence. What do you have in Florence here? Wow, Villa Fiesole. 300 square meters. Nice. Nice. Great stuff. Thank you, Patrick. Fantastic. Not sure what this one is. No, this is nothing. Barcelona, 50% discount on 3-night stays in 3-bedroom apartment. Wow, look at this. Barcelona Super Host. Now, one other reason for companies to do this is to just let me check. Okay. That they get the visibility, right? If this project grows, their website is down. If this project grows, they get more visibility, right? Then we have these guys in where is it? Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, okay. I closed the page. Let me try again. Oh, lodge in South Africa, fantastic. So let me share this with you. Nima Lodge. Apologies. Look at this. Nima Lodge, boutique hotel on the Garden Route, South Africa. I've never been to South Africa, so that could be a great thing. So beautiful villa. Show me some prices. Luna cabin. Okay, no. Okay, maybe if we go booking, you will see the prices. So let's see. We want to go here. There you go. Oh, it's in a currency. Let's see, dollars. Good, $100 per night, I think. Okay, and you get on this one night stay. Ooh, you get a free 1-night stay, guys. If you have the loot, you get a free night stay in Nima Lodge. Then, fantastic, great. Vida, that's the name of the person who applied. Thank you so much. It's fantastic. Michael Ross from Bidroom. Look at this one. Look at this one. This is a booking website for hotels. Let me show you a few hotels where you pay less because they don't pay commissions to Booking.com. Basically, they have memberships. So you pay a membership to get in here, which is usually $49 or $59 per year, euro per year. And this gives you access to their internal database of hotels who don't pay commissions to them and give you a cheaper price. Okay. And you get what you get with the Traveler Loot. You get 1-year membership for free. And my visa is okay. I'm sounding like one of these sellers of pots and pans now, but I'm actually very, very excited about this. And okay, my visa estate. So my visa estate is Carlo is the brother of Francesco, one of the DAO members from the beginning, and he actually, with him, we did the first ever booking with NFT in the world. One of his villas in Ibiza, which actually now is owned by a DAO. We bought it back from the customer, and now we, as a DAO, another DAO, we own this first NFT booking in the world. And then in a few years, it's going to be worth a few billions, maybe. Anyway, so what do you give us, Carlo? What do you give us? You give us, you get 20% discount on seasonal or long-term rentals, or 10% on tourist bookings, one bottle of champagne on bookings of less than 4 days, and a free NFT for your booking. Okay, so you get discount, and he has many places in Ibiza. So if you go to Ibiza, mint a Loot Traveler, and you get this discount. So it can work also the other way around, right? You don't have the loot, you know there are discounts, you see the discounts available. We haven't published them yet, so we're gonna get there. Oh my god, I'm not showing the pages. I apologize. I'm not showing the pages. Why I'm not showing the pages? This one. I completely skipped a few of them. Sorry. So this is Carlo, and now we're gonna publish all of them. Don't worry. You could not mint the NFT, but before you travel, you look if you have something available. Maybe there's something really interesting. You mint the NFT and then use it, right? And you may even borrow. People could start at a certain point renting out these loots just for a period instead of selling them. Why not? Think about it. The loot gives you, in some of these situations, gives you a discount which can be used many times. So it's not like 10% on $1,000 booking. It's 10% for any booking. So it could be rented around, right? So imagine the value the NFT may have. So the value of this Loot NFT, apart from its historical and cultural value, which I think is very important, but it may acquire very high value only. It will acquire a high value if we are able to attract the travel industry. Imagine the whole travel industry jumping on the Traveler Loot. They will be worth a lot, right? Because one Traveler Loot gives you a lot of discounts. Think about even more granularly, like let's say again, Villa, 10% discount, 20% discount if you have an NFT with Villa word inside of it, or with Spain, right? So companies could start giving extra discount if you have a specific word in it, right? Just to attract people, because people will start saying, you know what, I want to travel mostly in Spain. I'm gonna buy all the loots which have Spain, or whatever, a few loots which have Spain in the word, right? And well, would it make sense? No, one is enough, right? Whatever. Again, it's free. We can do whatever we want. Let me go ahead with this. Not many left. Rent car super fast. This is still Carlo. What do we have here, Carlo? What do we have? Rent car super fast. What is this? Engine start stop. Oh my! You don't hear the sound, but this is like the sound of a sport car. Oh, you can rent these cars. I think you see my page, right? Yeah, look at this. You can rent a super fast. Okay, I thought you see a Ferrari there. Did I see a Ferrari? Come on, don't tell me I didn't see a Ferrari. There's a Ferrari, is it? Spider. Oh, I click it, but it goes, oh, there you go. Yes, you can rent this car for how much? 10%. Or free car delivery at the airport, or free NFT. Good. And then the last one we have is Gioacchino. Gioacchino is a guy from Sicily, which also I haven't met. He accepts trips, actually. It's our token for his bookings. So check him out if you have trips. And he has houses and villas in Sicily. Look at this. Villa Giardino di Limoni, Casale della Pergola. Let me see one of them. Let us see to get... Oh, you're not seeing this, right? Yeah, you see it. Okay, cool. let's go on the first one, and let's see what discount we have. 5% discount, okay, for your stay. Cool, fantastic. So by owning one of these NFTs, you have already access to several discounts, and we haven't really pushed, right? We haven't really been able to reach the big guns. So if you own one of the NFTs, it becomes your own interest to spread the word. It's the whole concept about Web3, right? You become a community and you try to do things which have a direct advantage for you as a person, but also for the project. So if you own one of these loots, maybe you're gonna try to bring in, through your network, people in the travel industry who can give us discount. And one day, maybe some very big company will come in, and the loots are gonna be immediately very, very, very precious. We're gonna try to do this too. It's part of our job, but if we do it, all of us, if everybody understands this concept, then we can go really far. So let's go back, see the situation of the another claim by Gil. Let me check. Let me change the. Oh, by the way, yeah, let's go here on. Okay, OpenSea. Wow, guys, this is incredible. I didn't think it was gonna. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I love the Traveler Loot. I love it because it's like a book, while the other general NFT projects, also our little traveler, which has the image of this person, is like a movie. Books are very powerful because you read words, a book, which books can change your life, but it's words on a paper, right? And in your mind, let's say you're reading something from Dostoevsky and you read these things and it can impact your mind in an incredibly deep way, and it is just words. And when you read about a character, you are creating the image, the face of the character in your head. And when they describe, St. Petersburg, you basically imagine St. Petersburg. If you haven't been there, it's more yours. It's more, the interpretation is much better. So it becomes more real than a movie, because the movie is just there, you just look at it. So I love the Traveler Loot as a concept, okay? But I know that most people are excited not by the Traveler Loot, but by the upcoming Little Traveler, because it's an image, it's nice, it's beautiful, etc. Now, I didn't expect this live here and this experience of launching it to be that exciting. I'm incredibly happy about what's happening right now. I was also afraid nobody would mint them, so we already have some good things now. Let's see what we have. 4 items. Oh, that's weird. We don't have a new one. So OpenSea hasn't yet updated, but I think we can do something with a little trick. Okay, of course, they're still pending. Okay, they're still pending. So we have 2 claimed by guilds by actually the same address, and then we have another one, classic, a standard guild. Okay, and that's great. I think we've done enough for today. It's 1:30 in the morning where I'm here, where I'm staying now. It's 12 midnight 30 in Italy. I think we should do this again next week. Maybe go a bit deeper into the Traveler Loot, and then have another one on the launch of the Leader Traveler, which is going to be on the. I didn't write down. I think it's on the 8th. Somebody can confirm, please. I think it's on the 8th. And yeah. And I won't even show you the Leader Traveler right now. Because maybe yes, I can show you. Let me see. Let me show you the Leader Traveler. It's also something I'm really proud of, what we did together here. Okay, there you go. Leader Traveler advertisement. I don't think you hear the music. music here, but it's basically a PFP project with background. Oh, music is on. I won't talk. There you go. So the Leader Traveler is a PFP project, as many have appeared in these last months. This specific for the travelers. It is connected to the Traveler Loot because if you own a Traveler Loot, you can mint it on Ethereum for free, gas plus free plus gas. Otherwise, you can't mint it. The only other option is to pay it with trips, which is our tokens. We're going to launch it at the same time in Polygon, so you can buy it in Polygon. But if you want to mainnet, you need the loot, right? And that's the idea, to have the loot at the base of everything, okay? And I'm also very excited about that one. And we already have a derivative of that one. Somebody's going to do something. We're going to help somebody to do a derivative, and they're going to not even pay us, but they're going to buy, loots and stuff. So it's already showing interest. I talked to a startup the other day. They are an American startup. They're interested to do a derivative. This is just the beginning of something. Today we planted a seed. We at the moment we planted a factory basically where people can do things on top of it, right? And the next months and years, as the number of people getting into this space grows, we're going to see incredible things, in my opinion. So very happy for what happened tonight. I'll close it here, and this should be live on YouTube. Let's keep an eye. In a few days we're going to launch a Traveler Loot. This is the Leader Traveler, so stay posted. Okay, I close it here. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing this moment.
Thank you, Luca.
All right. Thank you. Bye, guys.